Scott Beagle, Martin Duque Anguiano, Nicholas Doret.
The names of 17 students and teachers killed in a mass shooting in Florida 1 year ago today are being remembered across the country. The tragedy at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland sparked the March for Our Lives movement, with thousands of student activists walking out of classrooms and gathering in the streets to protest gun violence and demand change. Despite their efforts, however, no legislation has come to pass regarding gun reform in schools here in Arizona. But that doesn't mean nothing has changed.
There was a major spike in youth registering to vote this past election season, and that's not all. Cronkite News reporter Jennifer Alvarez is live in Phoenix with more on the impact.
February 14th is Valentine's Day, and for most people, flowers, love, and chocolate may be all that they're thinking about. But for the families in Parkland, Florida, it's a different story.
Everybody down!
On this day 1 year ago, 17 lives were lost in a mass school shooting in Florida. This sparked action, and students across the country came together to create the March for Our Lives movement. It included rallies, walkouts, speeches, and die-ins. Nationwide, state lawmakers responded to the outcry. According to Giffords Law Center, 26 states imposed 67 new gun safety bills in 2018 alone. Arizona was not one of those states, and critics claim Arizona gun safety bills are at a standstill. Representative Randall Freese, who's also a trauma surgeon who treats people injured by gun violence, agrees.
Until you begin discussing a problem in a very bipartisan, inclusive way, we're never going to come to a solution. So we have not taken that first step.
But bills have been introduced regarding school safety, including House Bills 2597, 2699, and 2119.
Right now I'm working on a piece of legislation with March for Our Lives, the young people who started by marching and then have started coming to the Capitol and working on pieces of legislation.
Governor Doug Ducey also created a gun safety plan for schools, but Freese says more has to be done.
It was too weak. It didn't do enough, and it was lip service to a problem. It did not contain meaningful change.
Still, Representative Daniel Hernandez says the state legislature is moving in the right direction.
This day last year, while we were hearing about what had happened in Parkland, we were in committee loosening even more gun laws in Arizona. And yet now here we are talking about how do we work together with the young people who have been impacted and who care about this issue to make sure we better our laws.
There will be a vigil tonight, and that'll be at Madison Middle School from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And it will be open to the public. For now, live in downtown Phoenix, Jennifer Alvarez, Cronkite News.